Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Tab here. Thanks for joining me for this video. What we're going to be watching today is a gameplay video slash strategy and build guide for the game Vainglory on the iPad. Now, Vainglory is a MOBA, much like League of Legends and Dota. It's actually on the iPad mobile, and it's extremely fun, well put together, and I'm going to show you how to play the support player Catherine in my builds that I use for her. He's inviting me to a party. I don't want to party right now. Sorry, buddy. Usually I would. So, in case, just a little quick run through. Catherine's a protector. She gains an armor or shield every time she stuns and silences a hero. She's a stun, a shield, and a silencing ability. Pretty simple. She's a lot of fun. Very strong, very high defensively. Great at staying alive. And very useful for stunning, interrupting, and supporting her teammates. So there's actually a couple of builds I generally fluctuate between when using Catherine. There are a couple of guaranteed items that I always buy, and then a few that I'll choose between on which to buy, depending on the other team's setup. So by end game, I will always buy boots, a warhorn, a clockwork, and a fountain of renewal. Those are the 4 items I always buy, no matter what. Based on the other team's setup, I can fluctuate between a crucible, an Atlas Pauldron, maybe an extra defensive item. Generally, the game's getting pretty close to being over, so I don't need to pick up a 6th item by endgame. I'll like to leave the extra slot open so I can buy a bunch of scout traps and flares and help to reveal the map for my team. But it kind of depends on how late the game's going, how it's running, and what we need at the time. To give you guys a quick heads up on the orders in which I unlock my skills, I start with the stun, then I'll do the shield, then I'll do the stun, then the shield, so I get 2 of each. I'll do 3 of each, and then I'll do the stun 2 more times and get that to 5 before I upgrade the shield to 5. And then I just use the level 12 level up for the ultimate. Obviously, when I hit level 6, I get the ultimate as well, so I'll unlock that, then hit my first perk to 5. Now, I didn't have a chance to build an Atlas Pauldron in this game, so I wanted to include this quick clip from a previous one on how to use it. You can see the Cruel enters the bush second, so I target him first with my stun and my Atlas Pauldron. The stun blocks him from quickly building up stacks on our teammates, and then I hit him with the Atlas Pauldron so he can't use any basic attacks and build his health back. He's a quick kill, then we can quickly finish off the rest of the team. I mentioned it at the end of the actual video, but the Atlas Pauldron is just as important as the Fountain of Renewal. You really need to build it if you have a heavy melee damage opponent. Now, opening game, it's very important that you take advantage of getting out of the base quick. As you can see, you can run out and actually buy items up until about right here. So you just want to tap and buy items really quickly. So as the roamer, you want to get the jungle contract and then buy 2 potions. Now what I'm going to do here is use my stun to run quickly. Who are we playing? Okay. I'm going to come right here and buy a scout trap. I'm going to place it up in here so that we can see on early jungle invades. This talk is going to go see if they're clearing out their jungle, which they are. I'm going to let him take this kill because I have the jungle contract, gives me some gold. Now that scout trap will help to see if they're invading early, and then if they do invade right off the break and I put that scout trap down, I can hit a player with my stun in the scout trap and it will do extensive damage. In early game, that will take away about 1/4 of their health, and that really helps you win early team fights. So we're just doing the basic jungle clear here. I'm kind of lagging a little bit. This is annoying. I actually dropped connection last game, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. For those of you that don't know, the Iron Guard contract will heal you if the minion is attacking you and your teammate takes a kill. So I'll get a little bit of health there plus the gold. Now for my first buy, I like to stick with the boots. Helps me get the stuns more efficiently and escape if I need to. I'm going to buy another scout trap. So I'm going to take this stun here, just kind of tease him off. I don't really want to engage too much, but I do want to keep my teammate alive. I'm going to put my scout trap that I purchased right here to keep an eye on my jungle. I'm gonna unlock my shield. For those of you that don't know, as a melee character, you don't just want to stand there and attack like this. You don't want to just sit here. You can actually attack slightly faster if you do a little tap away and then tap back into the monster. That's why you'll see melee characters running around.
Enemy hero kill.
My lane player picked up an early game kill, which is what I really like to see. He almost died there. Took a big fight. Give me a thumbs up for that. Well done, buddy. Now, I'm going to go buy my hourglass. I'm not going to engage, which is why I'm willing to waste my stun here. They broke my scout trap, so I'm going to pick up a couple more of those. Put it down in the same spot. And break theirs because I just spotted that. So they'll probably know that mine's there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack basically the closest two jungle items right here. They broke my scout trap, as you can see. I'm going to clear this jungle with my teammate. Now I'm going to tell him to go and attack. I'm going to the lane. I want him to clear out the jungle while I go help out my lane. Basically, I could have possibly just saved my laner's life right there and picked up a kill. We'll see. Looks like a kill. Very useful, and at the same time, I'll be picking up gold. Now, I'm going to put this scout trap here so we can keep an eye on their bush. And basically just keep my laner alive while I'm farming for gold up here. He's going to do a bit of turret damage, so I'm just going to sit here, call him back, and stun their DPSer, which is the Vox, to keep my teammate alive. I don't want to stun the Catherine because then the Vox can still do extensive damage. Now my Taka's working back down to the jungle, so I'll let the laner be careful. And my first buy, I'm going to work towards the Fountain of Renewal and pick up another scout trap. They are in there, so I don't want to mess with that. But again, I'm going to clear out this first half of the jungle and then go help the laner. Put that scout trap right there. My laner's in extreme trouble, so I'm going to back this guy down. You're going to need to stay back. Just stay back, buddy. My job is to keep him alive. I can take up some damage. Look at this. I actually put some good damage on him. You can see I've leveled up both of my perks to level 2. He's being aggressive, which means his support's probably on their way, which is they are. We don't want to engage right now because we have a 2v3 fight, but we can't pick up this kill. So I'll hit that stun, ensure the kill, take a little bit of damage as much as possible because I'd rather have the Taka alive. He can defend the turret much more efficiently than I can. And I used my boots. That was a complete accident, honestly. That's quite alright. We're going to go for another stun here. Not going to engage. He's going to clear out their jungle, which I like to see. So I'm going to start trying to work my way over to him. We're going to be in a little bit of trouble here. It's a little aggressive. I'm going to make a quick buy. Okay, so he's clearing out the jungle. I'm keeping an eye on these two here. They're on their way over to him, so I'm going to start clearing out our jungle. He will be able to escape because Ataka has a stealth perk. You can see he might get in a little bit of a pickle, so I'm going to have my stun ready. He's getting in trouble. He used an escape. And now we have a 3v3 fight ensuing with the gold miner attacking their laner, so we're going to want to engage here. One down. Good play on Taka. Our general goal... Can I get the stun? I'm going to have to use it on Catherine. Our general goal is to kill their damagers. We don't want to focus on their support player. Good kill. That was a smart play. Can you get the kill? I'll pick it up. Yep. Now I'm just going to need to stay alive. She'll probably hit me with a stun.
Gold mine is almost full.
I have my Vox coming to help. If she engages... Okay. I wasn't able to stay alive long enough. That's quite alright. Got a Fountain Renewal coming up. Now, in case you didn't know, you have to build a Life Spring and a kinetic shield, which will help protect you from crystal attacks. That's useful as well. Even though they do have a Vox who's building crystal damage, and the Jewel is building weapon. Since he's already cleared out most of this jungle, I'm not going to get too much of a benefit from it. I'm going to put my scout trap down here to watch this this gold miner. And we have a potential kill up here in the lane, but our Vox backed down. I kind of wish he didn't. I did get an interrupt on the... What's going on down here? What are you doing? I'm not going to be able to help him at all, unfortunately, but I can put a mine down. And I wasn't able to stun her in the break. If they push us, we could get a potential kill, but they are going to go for the gold mine. And they use an ultimate on us, which is going to do too much damage, so we're going to have to bail.
I am your fortune.
I was able to use a scout trap to break off their Vox temporarily. And luckily, Taka's here. He's going to easily get that kill, so I'm just going to try and keep their support player away. Okay, good kill. I thought he was going to miss it at first.
Ally is impressive.
Keep their Vox away and save my Taka's life. Do not... What do you...
Tell me which way they fly.
Enemy is impressive.
Why would you go for him? I have my fountain now, so that's going to be extremely useful. Now, generally, I would build a Crucible if they had any dangerous close combat players, like a Cruel or a Taka, but Jewel really fluctuates on a lot of crystal attacks and skills. Her melee DPS is pretty inconsistent, so I'm not really going to need to build a Crucible against the Jewel. Peak and their Catherine is building... is very far behind me in my build. That's because she chose to build the Warhorn route. So I'm actually going to start to build my sustainability skill item. I'm going to start to work towards my clockwork. I'm kind of being inefficient here. I should be helping the lane, and it looks like Talk is moving in, and I'm not there to get the stun, so that could have been a kill, but I was playing around by the gold mine, so that's my fault. And she is pushing, so we could get a kill here if Vox takes him out. And pop my Atlas Paul or my Fountain of Renewal here, but that's not going to do any damage. I'm going to probably die. I just want to save my Taka. Hopefully. He'll have a much better escaping than I will. He did get spotted by that scout trap. And he's going to portal back to base, so... They're probably going to take a turret. Oh, she chased him. But he made it. Good to see, good to see. So again, as the roamer's job, you need to alternate between the lane and the jungle to keep your teammates alive wherever you're needed. They're taking our gold miner, and I'm pretty slow at this point, so I'm going to build a boots next. Since Taka's moving in here, I stunned the wrong person. I really did not mean to. I want to try and keep this Jewel away from my Taka so he could possibly move in for that kill. He did get the kill. Now we're all three going to be here and offer a good team fight. We're going to have the advantage here. Good kill. Good kill. Now we can take a turret, which we're already ready to do. We're going to need to clear these minions up here, though. I'm going to try and get there as fast as possible. Actually, Vox will have a better chance clearing out than me. Don't want to attack the Catherine. You want to attack the turret. But they're going to be spawned in already, so unfortunately we're really not going to get too much damage. Maybe I can stun her and let my Vox do a little bit more work on her. Meanwhile, I'm keeping an eye on my Taka, who's getting a single fight down low. The Vox is going to try and run away up to his base, so I'll be there to stun him if he does. Picked up the kill. And saved him with a silence. And a Fountain of Renewal, which will bring him back to life and keep him alive. Now we have a kill available. He's really hunting for that Taka, who, if he survives, could come back and help me.
Enemy turret destroyed.
He's coming back to help me, so I'm going to sit here and fight this Jewel as long as possible, stun him for my Vox, and he's down. Excellent.
Ally is impressive.
Let that Taka take it, because I can get healing from the, oh, we're going to need to be careful. I have a Boots available, and a Chronograph. We are going to need to be very precautious, because I'm not going to stun this Catherine, but the gold mine can attack us, and we're low on health. So I'm just going to sit here and feed. They're all spawned in, so it's going to be a team fight if we engage. We're going to lose that one, so we want to go back up to the lane and attack the minion mine down low. Catherine hasn't built a Fountain of Renewal, so we can easily win a team fight if we time it correctly.
Your team captured one of 2 minion
I
mines.
want him to clear out the jungle. I'm going to go focus on my lane because he's getting pressed. But I'm going to run back here because obviously if the Catherine's here, the Vox is going to be pretty close, which he is. Couldn't get the interrupt, but I do have a Fountain built. I'm going to pop now because I think we're going to be dying. And then we have a Fountain. Vox is here to help. That's 2 that kills down. Now we take the gold mine. Excellent.
Enemy hero killed.
That Jewel's going to be putting work on our turret, so I want the Vox to go back up there and help. Excellent. That's what I love to see. But he came back down, actually. I don't have an interrupt available, but he will die.
Gold mine is almost full.
I'm going to flee. I made it away. Now, in order to combat that Jewel's ultimate, I'm going to buy a Crucible. And actually, I don't really need to go back to base. I'm going to be able to do some damage here. I'll be able to heal just by killing these minions. I could pop a Fountain if I needed to, but I really do want to save it for our next team fight. They're making a quick work on our gold mine because it's almost to the Kraken timer. They're not going to get too much gold from it, but here's a free kill on Jewel if we play this right. He could escape with a jump, and he doesn't. So now they're going to have big damage on them from that gold mine. So if we play this correctly, we could get some kills. Unfortunately not. I'm going to make a work on this minion mine here. Give me something to do. Make a little gold. And we have 2 opponents there. I see them both. I'm going to stun the Vox because the Catherine is of no concern to me. Couldn't do it. Don't let her escape. I want her down too. We're not going to have an ace, so I'm going to use my Fountain now. Allow it to cool down. Oh, I wanted him to chase, but that's a good idea. Good idea not chasing. We do have... Oh, and they're fighting and I'm running away. I could possibly have just lost my team-to-team fight. To my boots, so that's fantastic. I'm going to start making work on the because I'm really no use up in the lane up there. But since I'm going to be working on this Kraken, I want to start attacking him. Oh, I didn't know my Vox died. But I have a surprise drop on him here. Luckily, I was able to save his life. Oh no, I wasn't. I'm going to die too. That's unfortunate. I just have to stay alive. They're chasing him.
Please don't run. Just don't. How's the
Now, since I have an opportunity, I want to drop a scout trap. Up here, she spotted me though. It's fine. I could get a stun in it. I don't have my stun available. Now I just wasted it. That's stupid. So now I'm working towards Crucible.
Just tell me which way they fled.
Okay. Nobody's infused. If my teammates could infuse, we'd easily win a team fight.
Calm down.
Now, I pulled them down there because they saw me in the scout trap, so we could really sneak up on them here. I got a stun. Can I silence him? Yep. I gotta stun this Vox. I'm gonna try and keep my Vox alive with a fountain. Stun their Vox. While my Taka does work on that Jewel. Good kill. Now we kill the Vox. This is a team fight victory. And you're not getting away, I'm sorry.
Hero kill. Ally.
I really want to use this Kraken. Technically we could... Okay, game over. Well done. Just to show you my final build, obviously I would have upgraded my ultimate last. I would have built my Crucible, and then I would have had a little empty slot. At this pace, I probably would have just bought infusions and scout traps to finish the game. Very important, very important. I didn't stress this enough earlier, but if you have a high DPS opponent on the other team, like a Taka or a Cruel or even a Glaive, you absolutely need to build an Atlas Pauldron, because that will render them completely useless.